Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back to another spicy, juicy, lovely, not lovely, but spicy, juicy. This wave is giving. Anyway, welcome back to another chat. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome to another spicy story time, juicy story time. If you're a new subscriber or if you're a new viewer, don't forget to leave it up subscribing. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the family, y'all. And if you're a returning subscriber, I got y'all. Anyway, guys, today's story, it's about, okay, there's a story that I told about where we went to with my girls, my cousin and my friend, and then we hitchhiked a driver of some sort of a vehicle coming back home. So we got a name. Okay, there was a thing rather before me and naming and everything. So after that day, me and the driver, got involved in some kind of, I don't know, let me call it relationship, ne? We got involved in sort of some relationship type of things, But anyway, that's not the case. Because I didn't know there was a lot happening and you guys would understand. Fine. So we're gonna name ngoba. We are going to name this guy no. The names that I'm thinking about, they do not fit his description. No. But we're gonna name him. We are going to name the mystery driver mechanic. That's the best I could get at this time because my mind is blank. And I need a hideous name to give him. But we're just gonna give him a mechanic. Fine. So, you'll know how me and Mechanica met, ne? Me and Mechanica, not mechanic, Mechanica Zulu or whatever language is this, but Mechanica. So me and Mechanica met during that time when we went out with the ladies, and then he was the guy who gave us a lift and took us home, So it's like exchange my number, Mechanica day, whatever. Mind you, it was around the AMs when we exchanged numbers, Fine. And then that morning, because he dropped us at home, I think it was around, I'm not sure, 3, I don't remember properly, but it was around the AMs, so he dropped us home. And then on that morning, when maybe when he woke up, because he was working, he works night shift. He like, it's very rare for him to work a daily shift, but he works a night shift, So when he woke up, okay, let me describe Mechanica. Mechanica works for this okay, let me be serious. Mechanica works for this company. They're delivering something. They're delivering products. Okay, he's a driver. He works for this certain company that delivers or that provides certain products to stores around the hood or what those type of products. But he drives to deliver the products to the depot, and then from the depot, that's where they're gonna provide the product around wherever. But Mechanica drives the product from their depot to another depot, and that depot it's somewhere from home, right? Okay. And then so he works like night shift. Ever since the time I've known him, he was working night shift. I don't know now, but during the phase that me and I we knew each other, he was literally working in night shift. Okay, fine. So when he woke up, I assumed that he was sleeping, but when he woke up, he sent me a text on WhatsApp. Like, hey, this is me. This is Mechanica. You said you gave me your numbers during this time. What. I'm like, oh, hi, how are you? We spoke, we started calling each other, like we've developed that thingy, that bond, And Mechanica, like, remember I asked Mechanica while he was transporting us, is he married now? And then he said, no, he's not married, And then during the bond thing of me and him getting to know each other and whatever. And then that's when he told me that he has a baby mama, and kids. So I asked him if are you staying with the baby mama or what? And then he said, no, he's not staying with the baby mama, but the baby mama comes to his place some days, And then I was like, okay, so how are we gonna work this thing out, now? Because we got into a relationship, and then it was a long distance relationship. So I asked him, how are we gonna work it out? How are we gonna talk, now? Because now you live there, I live here, and he's saying that you live with your baby mama comes sometimes. So how are you gonna work it out? And then I was like, no, just leave that to me as a man. Fine. So it got to a point where sometimes, not every day, sometimes when he decides to pass by, because from where he works, he can literally use two routes, ne? He can pass by home, going to the depot, or he can use the other route. I'm not gonna say it, ne? But most of the times we could plan, and then he passes by, and then he collects me, to the depot, must forget depot, and then they offload. It's a process. It takes like an hour or two, depending on the vehicle he's driving at that time, So we'd go and like we'd do that and everything, and then he would take me back home, We just chill while they are offloading and everything. Because I do transport and logistics, then I didn't understand, but now I understand. Because what was happening with everything. Fine, okay. I'm not gonna get deeper into that. But yeah, it took time offloading. After offloading, okay, let me stop moving this chair. Let me sit still. And then after offloading, and then that's when he will sign papers that he delivered certain things, certain products, and then the products were this amount, what, and then we head back home. He drops me, and then he goes back. Along the way, he would call me, and we would talk like, "Ubuntu wami guys, siyajola." Little did I know, yes, little did I know. If we are talking during that time, whichever time we're talking on, we speak whatever, let's just cause it's if we are talking, and then it gets to a point where it's a miapela, and then I'll call him back, Kanti. Okay, let me get to the juicy parts. Number one, Mechanica was married. Mechanica was married, living with his wife and kids. I don't know how many kids, but Mechanica was married, living with his wife and kids. Number two, secondly, the wife diverted. Is it diverting? Yeah, the wife diverted Mechanica's call or phone calls to her phone So if I'm gonna call Mechanica and he doesn't pick up, it rings to the wife. I don't know how this diversion thing works, but if I call Mechanica and he doesn't pick up, if phone ringa, wifey, you know. Okay, number three. Mechanica lied and told me a different name. He didn't tell me his real name. He told me a wrong name, and like me and whoever was close to me knowing about Mechanica, we knew that name. You know, we didn't know this name, like his real name. You know, fine. I met Mechanica December. It was 2022. 2020. I met Mechanica 2020. I don't know, but yeah, because last year it was, yeah, I met Mechanica 2020. It was December. Ne? Fine. And then, like, we would talk and talk and everything, you know. And then it got to a point when I got accepted at school where I'm studying now and everything. So I had to tell Mechanica, I had to tell Mechanica good to know I'm gonna move January. I'm going to stay in Pretoria and I'm gonna be there full time. You know? Okay, fine. He didn't, okay, he had a problem at first because now, or so I thought, that we've developed this bond in a way of we're in a relationship, siyajola kumnandi mina naye, kanti yamanga nje konke lokho iphupho. So I thought we've developed that bond or whatever, you know. Me and Mechanica, we're in a relationship, like umuntu wami ngumuntu wakhe, une baby mama, and baby mama tiwa beko serious, they're just living together for the sake of the kids. Guys, I don't know why I fell for this, because I've dated married men before I've seen Mechanica, and some of them told me the truth, some of them lied about having the baby mama and everything. But when it came to Mechanica, I kind of bought the story, because nigga would call me every fucking time or every fucking chance he gets. We would talk on WhatsApp. He would call me, send me SMSs, all those things, you know, all those fucking things. Fine. January came. When January came, I moved to Pretoria. I think I had like not 2. I think I had like 3 weeks that side. It was probably February, around that. Yeah, it was probably February. So I had like 3 or 4 weeks, I'm not sure, that side. Ne? So Mechanica and I, like, we literally spoke every time as if like there's nothing happening. As much as I'm staying in Pretoria and he's still in Mpumalanga, we talk as like we're still in a relationship. We're even planning now on how we're gonna see each other and everything, you know. So we had to get to a decision, Yogiti. We need to book a place, because now he stays with baby mama and everything. So we got to a decision that we need to, guys, like, I'm only realizing now with how dumb was I during the time. How dumb. Wow, bot. Yo, shut up, bot. But anyway, so we got to that decision, you know. We made those type of decision, and then everything was just fine. How? You know where the danger is. This is where the danger started. This is where, let me take a sip. This is where it was, and this is where it was going down. Like, it was like seriously going. This is where it was seriously going down. I don't know what happened. But I think there was a time during December. There was a time where I called Mechanica and Mechanica didn't respond. Yeah, and then somehow the diversion thing, the call went through wifey's phone, ne? But I hung up at some point. I didn't wait for her to respond, so I hung up at some point. So wifey then took my number, ne? After she took my number, she didn't say anything, from December until February. Like, she never said anything, like anything, until that one stupid day. Until that one stupid day. I don't know what happened. I think I was preparing. No, I wasn't going to campus that day. Yeah, I wasn't going. I was going the following day on campus, but I think it was Monday or Tuesday. Until that stupid day, guys. Mechanica, we spoke previous nights. He called me. We spoke, and then there was a time where, while we were talking on a phone call, the wife called. Then I think that's pissed her off, because now, like, she can literally see that Umuntake is on a phone call, with somebody. Like, it's during the night. Who are you talking to at this time? Because it's during the AMs. Like, who the fuck can you be talking to right now? Because I'm at AMs. Like, I feel like that's what pissed her off. She didn't understand who's my brother. Who are you talking to? So I feel like that's when she decided to be like, okay, these two, I'm just gonna trap them, and the trap is gonna work. Woke up in the morning, and then I was going to campus. Yeah, I was going to campus, but I had a later class. My classes were starting after 12, I think, but I was going to campus that day. Fine. And then in the morning I wake up, like, she sends me a WhatsApp, ne? When she sends me a WhatsApp, like, hi baby, how are you? Because I'm thinking, okay, Muntam is texting me right now, so I don't see any problem for me not to respond, So I responded the call, hi, how are you? I'm good. How did you sleep? Wara 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 wara. All those type of conversation that we have, Fine. And then it got to a point where she, because she was using Mechanica's phone, she started asking me to send her nudes, So I'm like, okay, where does this come from? Because me and Mechanica never, we never did the deed. As much as we kissed each other, we never did the deed. Like, where was I gonna give it to him? In that vehicle thingy? Never. Even if I wanted to, I was gonna give it to him in that vehicle. But I didn't want to. Like, I didn't know the guy. I had to know the guy. And I've seen red flags, but I thought it was a cannibal. Anyway, I've seen most of the red flags, but I thought it was a cannibal. So we never did the deed. And then all of a sudden, like, can you please send me nudes? And I'm like, why am I sending you my nudes? Yeah, like, why? And I was like, no, can you please just send me any picture? Then I just want to see you. I miss you. I'm like, but then there's a picture on my profile picture. Like, you can just look at that picture, or look at the pictures that I've sent you before, And then he was like, no, my phone kind of crashed, so I kind of lost the pictures that you've sent me. Mind you, Mechanic told me that all the pictures that he had of me, he saved them on a safe folder, or maybe he deleted them. I don't know. I don't care, So I was like, no, man, like, I cannot just send you my nude. I could just send you a picture, So I sent her, like, one picture, and then I was like, okay, this is it. And then she was like, oh, you look beautiful, my love. Well, I'm like, oh, no, thank you, babe. But kisses. Fine. And then I was like, oh, thank you. What. We started talking. Ne? But the moment I realized that now, I feel like my Mechanica is asking me questions about me, that's when I realized that, no, man. No. There's something wrong. There's something that doesn't do the water that needs to be done, or something done that needs to be the water, So I was like, wait, hold up. Why are you asking me questions like this? Like, nigga, don't you know me? Don't you know where I stay? Don't you? Why are you asking me questions like when am I going home? What? Why? Or am I home? You know that I'm not home. So why are you asking me am I home now? Because I'm not at home. I'm at school. You know. So it started raising those things to me. Because wait, there must be something wrong here. And now going back, checking the time, it's still early. It's still past 6, somewhere past 6. And mechanic got to the house around 5. So nigga's probably sleeping, you know. So now I'm trying to think, okay, who the fuck am I talking to? You know? And then like I went back through the text. I started comparing the text that he had sent to me and the text that I sent now. They don't type the same way. Like guys, I'm that detective. But anyway, not they do not type the same way. So I'm like, And then I stopped replying. Fine, time goes by. After I think 30 minutes, I receive a call from a different number, of course. I receive a call. I'm like, hello. Yeah, guys, if I was there, like the wife was literally gonna jump at me. If I was like near her, like she was literally gonna do that. Hello, okay, she speaks Swati. She was speaking Swati, I think. I'm not sure. But she was speaking Swati. I'm like, ma'am, hello, who am I speaking to? Hello, hi. You know. Athi uyazi ukuthi ngikhuluma ngabani cela ukuthi ukhulume uhlukana nemizotsi yakho. I'm like, no, if you're not gonna, okay, I started speaking English, you know. So I was like, no, if you're not gonna tell me who you're talking about, then clearly I'm not gonna help you, you know. And then she was like, ngiyazi vele ukuthi ingane yesikole. I'm like, ingane yesikole, ma'am, shut up, I'm in college. So which Ghanaian scholar are we talking about right now? I don't wear school uniform, so you gotta be specific, you know. Yes, you gotta go to Mdana scholar. Yeah, what. I'm like, I have a boyfriend, ne? Like currently, and I'm with my boyfriend. Okay, I was lying, guys. So I was like, I'm with my boyfriend at this point. So when I'm always watching you know, she was like, I'm like, no, I didn't say I was skis. And if when we're skis, you can literally respond to whatever I'm saying, yes in Gisi, and then we have like a decent conversation. Cause now you shouting at me and I literally don't know who you're talking about. You know? So wife was like, Nkulumango mechanic, and then she calls the real name Yaga Mechanic. I'm like, ma'am, who the fuck is that? You know, because I do not know his real name. I know the name that he gave me, you know. I'm like, ma'am, who's that? I don't know who you're talking about. I drop your phone. Now she's texting me the number on WhatsApp. Okay, let's have a fight. I'm sending her my picture. Wow, but like the guy was sleeping, ne? So she took a picture. With mechanic alele, and then she sent it to me. You know, I'm like, hey, okay, hold up. What the fuck just happened right now? You know? And then she calls me back. I'm like, stop calling me. Cause I said, baby girl, I know who you are, and I am literally gonna expose you. I'm like, yo. Guys, Magate, I've got to expose it. Like I felt like my heart was here. If you pull me, as I'm gonna write about you on Facebook, always way now you are a homebreaker. I'm like, I still don't know who you're talking about, because me and you probably talking about the same person. We're probably talking about a different person right now. You know, I see. No, my sister, we are talking about the same person. I phone in your phone, yeah, can it? Maga phone and your phone, yaga mechanic. What's phone yaga mechanic, canon? Gosh, I don't know. I don't even know why I kept on responding to those calls, because I literally knew Uguti, it's the wife calling, but I kept on responding to the calls, you know. So we're phoning mechanic after some time, and then I don't know if mechanic was still sleeping or what, and I'm like, hello, Funan, I dropped your phone. I'm like, fuck this, you know. And she started sending me text and to us, so calling me a slut. She called me names, like, yo, that woman literally called me names. She called me names. She called me a slut. She called me a home wrecker. Wasi mina ngiyaloya ngiloya. It's funny now. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. Like, it wasn't literally funny then. Asi mina ngiyaloya ngiloya indoda yakhe. Uzothatha indoda yakhe ayise enyangeni basiphalazile sidlise ngemlisa. I'm like, ngiyidlisa ngasiphi isikhathi indoda yakho wembamba, like awungitshele kahle ukuthi ngiyidlisa ngasiphi isikhathi indoda yakho, because mina the only time me and your daughter meet, we meet at night. Like, we meet at night, and the only time we met during the day, he took me out and we ate at a restaurant. So how can I listen him in a restaurant? So he took you out ngemali yabantwana bami. I'm like, how the fuck was I supposed to know? Because mina ngazi ukuthi wena uyi baby mama, you know. I say, yeah, even if I'm a baby mama, I'm still married to him. I'm like, no, like, you can't come to me with that attitude, because I'm literally telling you right now that your man came to me as a single nigga. Like, he told me that he was single. Sorry, he's not married. He's only living with a baby mama and kids. So, and he rest assured me that he is not married. So what was I supposed to do? Like, I kept on going. Why yo. Come to think of it, I don't think konigama ngibizanga ngibiza umthakathi, angibiza umloyi athi mina ngiyaloya ngiloya umuntu. I'm like, ngani kuphi way, and why would I, like, I literally said, okay, why ngathi ngiloya umuntu wakho, because umuntu wakho akangisendeli 2K, like, woman, please. That's in Imloyland. I say, I need to leave. I'm like, your nigga took me out for a lunch once. Your nigga keeps on sending me. So, my thing is, she told 9 rand. She 12 rand at time. I could literally send, like, I told her, because she was giving me an attitude and she was pissing me off, because I was really calm with her. And I tried telling her, good to know, this is not how the things went. This is how it went. And this is what your husband said to me. But no, baby girl was so convinced that in this situation or in this trio, me I'm wrong, bona in you were right, or in the right, forgetting the men of this country or men in general. And she, why all these sorts of names. And I took them and, like, I understood. It's okay, you frustrated, you found that your man is cheating, whereas cheating with a younger person than you, like a Stufuza also, a cute Stufuza also, not forgetting, bye. Fine. But also, like, you found out a lot of things at once, and I was up and open with her, you know, thinking that maybe, okay, not understanding though, but she would hear my side of the story, what I have to say. But then she wasn't listening. Like, she was literally not listening. She didn't give, like, you know, about whatever I'm saying to him. Like, she was literally convinced that no, Mina, I am the wrong one here. Guys, I don't remember even going to Inyanga or somewhere for isidliso. No, angazi nokuthi isidliso sisetshenziswa kanjani. So why would I do that? Why would I do that to your man also? Like, who doesn't give me anything? He doesn't give me millions. So, and okay, there was a time where had this thing, I want you to be mamncane. I've told not that I've told us, my wife has an idea that I need mamncane. I was like, mamncane, no. Now I still have a life to live, So I told the wife, are you even aware that your husband was telling me that he needs me to be mamncane? What? As you'd never be a second wife, there would never be another. I'm like, okay, cool, fine. Fight as much as you wanna fight. But this is what I'm telling you. This is what your husband told me. I didn't know he was married. Every time I saw him, he never won his ring. I don't know how his ring looks like. So, baby girl, you on your own. Baby girl, you are on your own. So it was that thing. Fine. I kept on ignoring her text. I blocked her number. No, I didn't block her number. I just stopped responding to the text and everything. She stopped calling me though. So I stopped responding and everything. And then I went to campus. I came back. Mangbe campusini. She sent me a picture. On a plastic bag. One of the refused bags. We thought nyam. As yeah. Nyam oshumuntu I hope in the. I'm like, I hope you have a place for him. I'm like, bitch, come on. I'm out of that. I didn't even respond. I didn't respond at all. And then later on, mechanic has the audacity, this being the liver, to give me a call. I'm like, this guy. So he gave me a call. I'm like, hey baba, what do you want? So no, can't you can't literally ask me good things in because number one, I didn't know that your wife had access to your phone. And texting your phone. I'd respond because now she didn't act immediately. She started acting after when she realized man, these people have been in a relationship for quite some time now. So mechanic was like, no, I'll try and fix this, so don't worry, I'll get back to you. I was like, never ever get back to me, never ever call me again, block my number, block everything, block Facebook, block WhatsApp, block. So I told him that, and then he was like, oh, if that's your final choice, then I respect it. I'm like, do you have any choice? It's not like you have any choice. You gotta respect my decision, because now I'm trend for Gusimina. I'm a home wreck. Aibo. Look, I literally told him, my guy, this is what we're gonna do. Now, it was now today. So when are you gonna go back to your wife, fix whatever that you trying to fix, if it's fixable? But now I don't want anything to do with you currently. You understand? So he was like, okay, fine, no problem. But still, okay. And then I got fine that day because I was like, good riddance, and it's long. I didn't give him my coochie, and then fine. All this bond and the feelings that we're developing, hey, bye. Took them out of the window, and then everything was fine. Same day, And then after a week or two, now that I forgot about them, starting to settle in Pretoria, in Stosha rather, started to settle in, everything was just fine. I received a text, an SMS, because I blocked the numbers, I blocked both of them, and I blocked calls from receiving calls. Guys, why don't I invent to block my SMS? Because in number my blockile for calls and everything. SMS again still I don't understand why my SMS are blocking. But then fine. So she sends me I don't know if it's the wife or we mechanic, but the number because I kind of memorized the last digits of Inambega mechanic. So I kind of knew it's okay, lay Inambega mechanic. So somebody sent me a text, but I think, okay, let me rather not speculate on everything. But my mechanic has sent me a text, and then after he sent me a text, he's like, I know ukuthi ungidlisile, I know ukuthi ungifake isicitho, ukuthi ngiphume emfazini wami, I know you did this, you did this, you did this, you little bitch, you little slut. I'm like, how the fuck did I do all of that? Because number one, I mean, and I we never slept together. Number two, I've never gave you any food coming from home. The only time we sat down and ate, it was a time when you took me out for lunch. And we ate at a restaurant served by strangers, by people that we both don't know. So, and understand, ba, ihamba kanjani kanti into esilisa, you know. So I was like, okay, fine. If you believe that, it's fine. I didn't even respond to the SMS. I was like, bitch, whatever. Like, I'm fine. I've got past the situation. I've like forgot about what's happening. I'm at peace right now, and now you interrupting my peace. So, you know. So, guys, it was. Oh, I remember. I also asked a friend of mine to send me a voice note so that I can send to the wife. Cause Mina, I was a fighter, guys. Like, I was a literal fighter. If you come for me, I'll come for you. Like, if you serve me attitude, I'll serve you attitude back. But if you're gonna come to me calm, I'll come to you. But now the wife was serving me attitude, and I was so ready to clap back. Like, I was so ready to give her like, yeah. Okay, I did. But then there was a time where my friend was like, no, man, Pani, like, rest up, be calm, you know. Like, just, yeah, as much as she's here, when I be here, but save her files, like, my save my file left and right. Because now, she doesn't literally make sense, you know. So, it was just a whole lot of experience. Like, one thing that I got scared of, it's trending, guys. Yo. Because I remember there was a time I asked my cousin, we were the detectives of that particular week. We searched both the husband and the wife on Facebook, and then I think they had two accounts, both of them, or the wife had like two accounts. I don't remember, but we searched them on Facebook. Like, every day would check good saying a trend again. Because why? Like, I hate trending. Especially trending for the wrong reasons. Like, I hate trending. There was a time where I was trending because of friends and what. I'll do a story time. Like, I always say I'll do a story times because of friends, and I keep on postponing, but I'll do it. So whenever she said I'm gonna trend, I was like, that's not gonna do me good. I do not like trending. I do not want to trend at this particular time. So no. We did our own investigation, me and my cousin. We found the guy's real name. Really, it's not the name he gave us. It's the one the wife called him with. They are married. They have pictures. I don't know why I didn't do that the time we were dating, or the time we were dating. Guys, but anyway, that was it. Oh, he called me last year on the very same day. He called me last year on the very same day we met. He called me with a private number, and I was home. Last year, December. I was home being on a style. I was in a group, and then he called me. I'm like, hello. And then he's like, hi, Unjain. I'm like, Nyapilunjain. Because he called me with a private number, I think. I'm like, Nyapilunjain. Let's rise. I'm like, yeah, I'm Kuruma. I said, so you don't know Gusu Kuruma. I'm like, hey, Bo, Briga. If you're not going to say Gusu Kuruma, then what's the purpose of us having this conversation? You know? And then he called his real name. As a Kuruma no mechanic, I was like, woo, when, what do you want? After a whole fucking year, or whatever month, what do you want? I said, no, I was just checking up on you, or I'm like, Nyapila, good, thanks, bye. I said, no, do you still have, like, I'm still holding grudges. I'm like, I'm not holding grudges, but like, there's literally no reason for me and you to have a conversation right now, you know. And then he was like, no, the only thing I was just calling, I just wanted to check on you and say enjoy your December holidays, what, and I hope you're home. I'm like, yeah, I'm home. What do you want? Cause nigga, please, you know. And then he was like, no, okay, it's fine. And then when we were about to hang up, I'm like, oh, you calling me with a private number because you think I'm gonna call you? I'm a nigga bot, shut up, bye. I'm not even gonna call. Why would I call you now? Like, does it even make sense? It doesn't make sense. So why would I call you now after all this drama and everything? So I was like, alright, bye, peace, see you, bye. And then I was like, okay, enjoy her. I was like, yeah, sharp, bye. I hang up the phone. So that was it. That was the last time I heard from Umakenika, and I don't think I'll ever hear from him, and I don't want to even hear from him again, because sorry, I'm done with that life. I've passed that life. I am literally done. Yo, hi, Bangladesh. But anyway, guys, that's a story. That's the spiciest and juiciest story. That's the juiciest and spiciest story for today. So don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and do not forget to share. We'll see you on another story. Bye, y'all.